Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Striker Break. We're doing the new today, like always. Strap in because we've got 3 breaks. The first one is an ultra modern Allen and Ginter throwback. It's 2023 Allen and Ginter, but the cards look old. We're going to start right now. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. After this, purely, strictly Allen and Ginter mix, we're gonna change it up a bit. We got some Bowman chrome, Topps chrome, Cosmic chrome, Pristine, and a little sampler of the A&G. Not a lot of room on the stage. We're going to be really picky. Ultra picky. How's everybody doing? Checking in with the chat. Welcome. Craig, Philip, Bat. That misprint card went for $568. Well, Doesn't, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Let's move these over here. We've got a box loader. That's a lot of work. Yeah. I'm not excited about it. Not one bit. Let's see what's inside the box loader. Someone said they're a first timer. I lost it. Aiden, welcome. Look at this. Justin Verlander. Box, you know what? Don't got time for that. We just don't have time to fiddle around with this. 12 whole boxes. Not too good at math. It's 12 times 24. That's how many packs these old hands are going to have to open. Then multiply that by 8. That's the amount of cards that need to be sorted. Oh, your starter, what's up? You guys are going to have... Let's talk a lot in the chat to keep my brain in a place where I just, you know what I mean? I want to talk, and I want to read the chat. I want you guys to keep it coming. Keep the chats coming. Something for me to read while I'm mindlessly ripping all of these packs. Mariners, they've got about a 50% chance of making it. 85 and 72, plus 99 point differential on the season. I don't know. I don't know who makes it, who doesn't make it. I kind of stopped paying attention until we get into the playoffs. Because there's the locks. Baltimore, Tampa Bay, Minnesota, Texas. Essentially Texas. In the AL. And we got Houston and the Mariners. Blue Jays to an extent. But the Blue Jays pretty much got it locked up. 97% chance. It just changed to 94.8 while I was looking at the screen. I think. Let's see some Let's see some rip cards. Let's see some booklets. Which, by the way, if you're in the break, make sure you hang out in the chat. That way, if we get a rip card, I'm going to ask you if you want me to rip it or not. It's not a big deal if you don't. It's more fun to rip, but it's worth more unripped. And we're gonna now it's fly time. I'm not going to be stopping on all these randos, figuring things out. We're basically just getting to the hits. We're flying, warp speed flying through the base. Warp speed. We got a rip card in box number 1, and it's Josh Young. Let me get this straightened out. A and G case break. I got it up right here. I just got to put them in the proper order for me to read. Sorting in the range, A to Z, and here we go. Okay, so who got the Rangers? Joseph. Joseph, you're going to have to let me know. Hold on. She wanted to show me a math problem that she did. Middle of the stream. Gate? Cool. Putting it up here. We're waiting for a response from Joseph. And I'm not going to really know who Joseph is unless your name is Joseph in the chat or you DM me on Patreon. Check out this math problem I did. It's in the billions. Nice. Joseph says rip it. Where is he? I don't see him. In the meantime, so that's an extra hit, right? So we're going to get a bonus hit out of here. Nimmo. Then we got, so we get one of these special cards, and it's O'Connor. President of Business Operations for the Marlins. O'Connor. And if you're wondering, that's a, I mean, what do we do with that? That's a non-baseball player hit. That's not a baseball player. That's a strong woman. So that goes to the non-baseball player spot. McClanahan? Where's the auto? Maybe that. So is that in place of our auto then? Does that mean there's an auto inside of that? Is that what that means? Check out your video. All right, John. I will. Gonna need something to watch after this. Yeah, so the rip card is numbered to 199, and it's a Josh Young rookie. All right, one box. That took about 10 minutes, so 120 minutes, 2 hours to do this case. That's what I expected. So I scheduled the next break for 7 o'clock. Auto guarantee, yeah, supposed to be, so it might be in there. Maybe that's how they're running it. And if there's an auto in there. Whew. Are there autos in there? Are there even autos in there? Michael, I gotta get Joseph's stamp of approval. I can't just rip it. I'm not gonna do that. So the other boxes, if what are you talking about? Keep the thoughts to this break. I don't know what you're talking. We got 12 boxes. We got a spot for this. The non-baseball player spot. Auto or relic guaranteed. These are, actually, you're right. It does say, look for any 3 of these cards: autographs, relics, rip cards, printing plates, and book cards. I thought in the past, and also on the sell sheet, I thought it said 1 autograph and 2 relics. But that makes more sense. 1 of 3 of these cards. Man, did it used to be like that in the past? I'm so cramped here. I got no room to move around, and I may freak out. Ripped an Adley and got a Bichette Mini, yeah. Like, I wouldn't recommend ripping it. Be straight with you. It's better to just sell that thing raw and get, like, I don't know what they're going for. Back in the day, they used to be about 80 bucks. Much better to do that than whatever's inside. But it's up to you. There could be a 101. There's like a decent chance that there's a 101 in there. Most are 3 relics, but I've been pulling 4 hits. Really? Let's keep our eyes peeled for 4 hits. Now, if we do Topps Rip, that's an automatic rip. We've done Topps Rip the past 2 years, and that's a fun little time. I don't know if they're going to continue that since they're trimming all the fat. But, I mean, it's when you get into the Topps Rip breaks, it's all rip, no matter what. Common players for the rip cards are like 15 to 30. Doesn't sound right. If that was the case, that'd be fun to just buy up like every single one of them that I see and do a stream where I just rip them all. Ginter back. We're looking, basically the numbering's on front here, so we're looking for the numbered ones of those, and if it's not a numbered one, we're just gonna fly right on by. We should get like at least one numbered one. There's an autograph. Piguero. Going to the Pirates, John. You're spilling the beans. Don't spill the beans. Although now, maybe you should have. Yeah, okay. I'm all right with spilling the beans because now I really want to see. Some black borders. That's about it. At least it's easy to fly through. Walker is our figure-do. 2 sticks again. Jimmy Rollins. Going to the Phillies. Isn't it fun how all these minis, they just slide right out on you? Fun times. Is that Chris Bosch? Hold on. I didn't know he was in here. Nope. Different guy. Rhys Hoskins. Red swatch. You need a little light back there. It's getting blocked. All the light's getting blocked. Is that gonna be it for this box? Box number 2. Oh, we made better time with that box. Good evening, Scott. Mad Adam, how the heck are you? 40 to 60. That's about right. Closer, at least closer. Last time I got one, I sold it for 80. But that's been a while. Smash the like. Let's get to... I don't know. 530. There's just no good way to set this up and rip them. There's box loader rip cards. I believe so. There have been in the past. Jeff says, I'm new to this set. This appears to have a mix of a few non-baseball players. Indeed, Jeff, there are quite a few non-baseball players. All different walks of life are in this. All different people of note. How else do you explain? People of note and things of significance. Just two sticks. Musical instruments, hawks, personalities, places, and mini versions of all of those things too. Box topper rip cards have at worst a stained glass mini. Allen and Ginter. Yeah, it's something. I'll tell you what though. There are some pretty sweet releases on the horizon. Topps update's coming out. Not going to do a lot. We'll do a little though. So if you're going to, I don't even know still how much to get, but I'm thinking like 3 cases. That's it. Dude, 3 cases like a day. It's a day's worth. Because there's better things, other better things, Bryce Harper, that I would prefer to open. Like Stadium Club's going to be out, I think, on the same day, maybe? At least that's what it was scheduled. The release day was scheduled. It's like October, I forget the day, 18th or something, for a whole bunch of them, like 6 different releases. DiMaggio, voice actor, John DiMaggio. Non-baseball spot. Andrew DiMaggio. Not the one we're looking for. Different one. How fast can a person thumb through cards? Well, you'll see it here today. Right here, right now, setting records, starting fires. Because of the friction, you see. Taylor Ward going to the Angels. Yes, 10-11 Stadium Club, 10-18 Pro Debut, 10-18. Yeah, I got a different date for a couple of those, but they change. Like if you go to Beckett, last time I looked at Beckett, they were all on the same day, but if you go to Blowout, you might get a different number, different date. Bueller relic, a gray relic. Walker Bueller, player worn memorabilia for Walker Bueller, who hasn't pitched in quarter of a century. Still in the league? What's the update on Walker Bueller? was one of my favorite pitchers. Walker Buehler. News. Highlights. Pre-game. Walker Buehler won't return. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have looked it up. Man, that's an attractive dude. Just kidding. Nobody clip that. What are your thoughts on Joey Meneses? Real old. Do we want to keep it simple? Just keep it simple. Real old. Acuna. $2023 Topps Gilded for October 4th. Getting some for PC or breaks? Yes. See, I've got one of his cards numbered to 5, his rookies, John, and I just wish he was, I don't know, like 7 years younger. It would be worth a lot. But it's not. And he's not. I think you should get it from your local car shop. Might as well support local businesses. Unless local card shop is a scoundrel. Then don't support scoundrels. Yeah, Tier 1, Stadium Club. I trailed off while I was getting ready to talk about that. Stadium Club this year. So it looks like there's a new format. And it's like half the amount of packs, half the amount of autos, and only one of either the Chrome card or there's something else. It's like one per box. You either get, so in a hobby box, you get like one of each of the Chrome and is it the Triumvirate or something like that? But in these little half boxes, you get one or the other and you only get one. But it was like $75 for the mini box. And then the hobby box was like $110 and you get twice as much stuff. So to me, it was like, why don't you just get hobby boxes? It almost feels like it's a light box. Maybe there's going to be something in there that's exclusive that I didn't see. You know how they do. Oh, look, we got a hot box. Of course we did. We're going to get one at least. Your LCS is doing a rip night this Saturday. Yeah, support your LCS. Unless it's a nightmare. Like if you know, if they're not trying and the place is filthy and they're just ripping everybody off, maybe then don't support them. But they're good people. Hook them up. Brett Beatty autograph. That's the best one we've gotten so far. Out of the hot box. You can't just make blanket statements, you know, like, oh, support your LCS. It is a good idea, and I think you should. Only if it's warranted. For example, there may be one near me that is... Every story I hear is ridiculous. For example, when Cubby came to town to do our little rip thing we did the other day, an LCS somewhere in my area, I won't name any names, wouldn't sell him a box of Bowman Chrome. Just wouldn't sell it to him. What? Pretty tough to support that business. You know, I've noticed some scratches right down the middle of these hotbox cards. Not all of them, thank God. But QC has been an ongoing issue that Topps/Fanatics certainly needs to work on. That would be my number one thing. My number one request. And if I owned the company, my number one goal. Like, you got your eyes on the prize, bringing in those dollars, but you got to provide a good product, a good quality product. So number one, get the QC worked out, man. How long has this been going on? I mean, there's going to be issues here and there, and I haven't really seen a whole lot of issues with this stuff. But just scrolling through these hotbox cards, like, good. We're all good here. We're all good. Like, they just make sure you get Bowman perfect, but... Let's see. Okay, so these ones all look good. Yeah, these ones look good. I'm going to be critical. It's in the best interest of the hobby, I think. Not to be overly critical, but to be just give it a everyman's approach. Yeah, these ones are all good. Maybe it's just a bad stretch right there. Maybe it's just a bad stretch, and that's all. Drew Waters, Bat Relic. What's up, Chuck? Your LCS is blowout? They're still producing Stadium Club Chrome, right? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. I don't see it on the release schedule. They might not be. And I did look at the checklist, or the sell sheet, I should say, today pretty heavily. And it appears that they're kind of maybe pushing out a little bit more Chrome within the release, like instead of having its own release. There's more like Chrome and numbered Chrome stuff. It's still only one per box, but there's a bunch of different parallels. There have been in the past. Trying to stay organized. Give me a second. So at first I was thinking that, yeah, Stadium Club Chrome is awesome. I actually requested it. And I did over and over and over and over and over. And then they came out with Stadium Club Chrome. And it was great. But then with all the releases, it got to be overwhelming and too many releases. So I was like, I don't think we really need Stadium Club Chrome. And then they trimmed some fat. So now I'm back to the point where, do we want Stadium Club? I definitely don't want this in Chrome. No thanks. No need. No need. We don't even need black. Like, this is fine. Or just maybe, I don't know. Because as soon as the next release comes out, A&G is going to fade into the background. And it's just going to be the kind of release that they have when the card shop runs low on product. You better believe they probably have a box or two of Allen and Ginter on the shelf. They might be out of everything else, but they'll have some of this, and you may be forced into buying. It's because this is all they have. But as far as Stadium Club goes, longevity, it's got a history. I don't know when the first year was. I'm thinking like 90, so like 91, 92, 93, one of those years. 91 maybe. Man, that was a long time ago. So it's got longevity, the best photography in the game. Full bleed artwork. Beam team, which I saw the Beam team design this year. Have to see it in person. 505, what up? No black, yes chrome. Okay. I'm willing to negotiate, Jean-Paul. Just definitely get rid of one of them. Or both. It just waters it down too much. It'll make, like, if they got rid of both of those releases, which I don't, there's definitely going to be black. At least I saw, I think it was on Topps website, like a box of black, because it looks different. And it's got one hit per box. I think it's one auto per box, right? It's more expensive, limited collectible. But it just waters down. Like when you have all those releases, it makes A&G just like, which one do you get? You get the one with 3 hits or the more collectible one with 1 hit. $91, yeah, 91. That sounds right, 91. Man, that was a long time ago. And they've got unique little things with Stadium Club. And it appears that they're doing a lot of like 1 per box, 2 per case, 1 per case type of thing, which I like. I don't like it when they overdo inserts and things like that. I like the rare, tough to pull insert. That way it still has value and it has like chaseability. Urshela. Figgity doo. A&G's boring to rip. Tell me about it. That's why I want the chat to be chatting. So I got something to do while I'm ripping pack after pack after pack after pack. I can no look the pack rip. You read chat and no look it. If we can get 400 in the chat, I've got a request. So stick around for a couple minutes. If everybody who's here right now just sticks around for a few minutes, maybe we can get 400 up in here live. And I just want to see something. I'm going to make a request in the chat. Curious about something. And tomorrow, I plan on making a video. Should I show you? After I go through this, I'll show you what I'm going to make a video about tomorrow. A video or a stream. I haven't decided which I want to do. What you want to do? Where you want to go? Taylor Ward. We got 2 Taylor Ward relics, folks. Hot stuff. Hot stuff today. We're double stacking them. Black border. Kyle Wright. I noticed on this one, it doesn't say whether it's... oh, it's all of these. The memorabilia contained in this card is not from any specific year or event. What's the next thing? And may or may not have been worn by the player? and may or may not underlined. Cody with a 5 spot. Not enough likes. Thanks for the always given info. Support local. There we go. 352. The viewers are moving on up. We get to 400 in here. I'll show you a sneak peek of what's happening tomorrow. And I'll also... We'll do something. It's not a huge deal. I just want to see something. But we need 400 in here to do it. What did you decide for the next 22 update case? Good question. So I went in and did a little research. The hobby cases are very expensive. And the jumbo cases are less expensive. And also, it's like, people did not send me a lot of offers on the full enchilada, which is what I wanted to do for that last thing. I just want someone to take all of it off my hands because I don't have time to deal with it. And people, I got a lot of emails, but people are like, hey, I want that card. I want that card. I want these. Hey, I'll take all of those off you. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna respond unless someone sends me an offer. I'll give you X amount of money. And I did get a couple of those. We'll see what happens. But, you know, I'm thinking like, I don't know, I think $500 would be fair because there's still money for you to make. And there's enough money. If I can't get that much, then I will just nickel and dime it myself and I'll make my money back. It'll just take time. That's it. Because you can make like 10 complete sets out of there. So either you send off the individual cards to get graded and you can get well on your way back, or you make sets and you can get well on your way back. And the insert sets, the black gold sets alone, which I don't know if there's enough to make a black gold set, but close, if not full. You know, those are pretty pricey for a black gold set, or you could just send off the Julios and Bobbies and stuff. And so there's a lot of ways to get back. But if I have to nickel and dime that myself, I'm not going to do another kit. I'm just going to be done with it. It's just too much, man. I've already done like, I don't even know. I lost track of how many cases, and I got a mountain of this stuff still to take care of. So, oh, sweet. Stone Street. Stone Street. Non-baseball player. We got quite a few non-baseball, but a lot of baseball. What are we at? 1, 2 non-baseball? Is that it so far? As far as hits? Stone Street and DiMaggio. Stone Street and DiMaggio. $375. We're almost there. Steel City. Oh, Stone Street. My favorite guy. Don't know. Don't know what he is, who he is. But I do know there's a hit right here. And it's a framed one. I have a feeling we're going to get a really good framed one. Also, maybe a 101. That's a good one. That's one of the better ones we've gotten. Aaron Judge. One of the better ones. Oh, yeah, that would be sweet. Nadal framed mini auto. Yeah, there are some sweet ones you can get out of here for sure. There are definitely some non-baseball player items that are very valuable that you can pull out of here, and baseball player stuff. So there's definitely good stuff, and we will find, and we already have found a couple of good things, but you'll get a few at least, like really nice things per case. And if you like the box loaders, you'll get some of those. You know, I was thinking, and tell me if this is, all right, we're at 400. Here's one thing. What was I going to do at 400? Let's go through these. Hold on. My mind's all over the place here. There's a Hudson. Oh, is that Tim Hudson? For the A's, though? Wow, Tim Hudson. I didn't expect that, but we'll take that for sure. I'm curious about something. Oh. Yeah. Fits in the 55 easily. I didn't see that coming. Who got the A's today? Let's scour. Ha ha! Josh did. Well, congratulations. Are you in the chat? I haven't seen you yet. We got Wong in the chat. Chris is here. Red Sox, King, Fire Start. A lot of regulars. Kraken's in here. Steel 505. A lot of regulars. I love to see that. Here's what I wanted to know. First of all, if you're a member of the channel, like you got a green highlight on your name, use some of the custom emojis that only the members can use and fill up the chat. I just want to see how many members we got in here. I'm curious. That's why I want to get to 400 so we can get a good sample size. And while you guys are doing that, I'll give you a little sample of what's to come tomorrow. It doesn't even fit on the screen. Lots of goodies to open. And I wanted to open it all today, and I'm like, nope, you wait. You can wait a little bit more. Oh, it's better than I even imagined. Look at all of it. Member exclusive emojis. Wow. And hey, they're doing this thing now where they're running ads. It's showing me that they're running an ad right now. I've never seen this before. So just wanted to comment on that. I've never seen that before, but it says 31 seconds. So if you got YouTube Premium, forgot to update the video description. Likely. You're right. I can fix that. There. That was pretty easy. Just copy and pasted the title. Oh, look at this. This is... I didn't know there were these. Citizens Bank Park in Philly. I was thinking about for... You didn't get, it said to some people. It said it'll show it to some people. Whatever that means. But if you have YouTube Premium, see, I have Premium too. I can't handle ads in any form of advertisement. I can't handle it. So I got YouTube Premium when it first was launched. I was like, yes. Even though most of the time, I mean, there was ways of getting around it. You could have an ad blocker or just skip the ad. But I don't have that kind of patience either. I don't want to hit that skip button. I just want it to happen on its own. Mark, man, hang out for a little while. People drop gifted memberships all the time. Steel City up there with a 34 month. Hitter Chat says, and amazing member exclusive chats. Yeah, you get those for free if you're a member as well. The best thing about a Striker Breaks membership is that it won't break the bank. You did see an ad. Yeah. Yep. Just got to fork over the money. Most of what I watch, 99% of what I watch is on YouTube. So it's a no-brainer for me to just pay for the ad-free stuff. Usually I don't have cable or TV of any sort. Although I did just get YouTube TV so I can watch football and playoff baseball, and that's really it. That is it, literally it. There's nothing else worth watching on television. There's no ad skipping on that either. How horse malarkey is that? That you have to pay for the TV service and then you also have to watch the ads. What a scam. That's like the biggest scam ever. Make you pay to watch, and it's expensive for cable or satellite or whatever you're watching. It's very expensive. And also we're going to make you watch ads. Oh, what a dirty, dirty trick. That's one thing, like on the radio, like, okay, I'm listening to this for free. I guess we got to watch an ad. But on something that you're paying, like my friend was paying almost $300 at one point for his, because he had everything, HBO, all of the stuff. $300 a month. That's like a car. That's a car payment. Molitor. Going to the Brewers. Amazon. Yeah, they all will. Like Hulu did the same thing. Hulu, I think it started out with no ads and then they quickly did that. And they're like, well, if you don't want ads, then you got to pay extra. Ugh, you're dirty. Newt Bar of the Lars variety, heading to George. Brooks Robinson, rest in peace. One thing I will give this is that the cards are all facing the same direction. Man, if they could do that for Stadium Club, ooh, that would be it. That'd be Happy Birthday and Merry Christmas rolled up into one. I would ask for which I never do anyway, but I would ask for nothing for Christmas or birthday for the rest of my life. If Topps was like, all right, we'll put them all facing the same direction. That'd be the best present. Jose. Bat Relic. Going to the Cleveland Guardians. Greg. Man, this is a stage filler, though, isn't it? Even though we only have about half of the stage that's in use right now. Well, a little more. Can you even see that? Oh yeah, for the Stadium Club stuff, that's what I was gonna say. I'm considering just saying I'm not gonna ship the box loaders unless it's a numbered one or something. I don't like it, but man, is it a nightmare to ship these things, to cut a custom piece of cardboard and then have the right sized envelope and then like double packaging envelopes, and then it's like it makes the package off, like there's a big thick part and then it like 10x's the amount of time it takes to ship something. I don't want to do that because that's not really cool. I was just thinking about it. Maybe I could give someone, I just thought of this. If you got one of these, I could just give you like some credit and say, here you go. I don't want to ship that. Not gonna be much. A couple bucks. Equally annoying to store in your, you should see how many box loaders I have just in a pile that I don't know what to do with. And I'm gonna put them all back there one of these days. I was gonna do it for this, but I forgot. Dozens of them. Get the top loaders for them. Could always do that. But that doesn't, then it's still an issue with the size of the package you gotta ship it out in. And the weight. But that would save time. Maybe I'll do that. Or just give them all to one spot. Yeah. You know what I think I'd do, Jeff? Instead of like having it be their own spot, I would just give them all to, like, get all the spots together that didn't have a hit. Which usually is not that many. Half a dozen. And then randomize the names and then just give it to somebody. They get all of them. That would probably be the move that I would like to do. Something though. Should I grade a dual auto of Caroline O'Connor and Kim? I have no idea who either of those are. So I can't tell you. I couldn't respond. Normally I would say yeah, but I'd have to see the quality of the card, figure out how much they're worth raw versus what they would be worth graded. Is it worth the time, the effort, the money, the risk of not getting a 10? There's a lot of factors. Why are you backwards, Kenny Lofton? I don't think I've seen Kenny Lofton before. It's got to be a high number card, yeah. Taylor. Sweet collation. Bo Jackson's in here, though. That's got to be the best card. Rod Carew. You know why I like Rod Carew? Because he's clearly playing hurt. And still smile. That's the biggest, most genuine smile you'll see, too. And he is really hurt. His fingers are all busted. His wrist is busted. He's probably... Those are just the injuries we can see. And he is so happy. They don't make them like that anymore. You know how they make them these days? If you don't get 14 hours of sleep, then you're really groggy and you don't feel like playing your best. Tell me you heard about that. Everybody's heard about that, right? Mark McGuire. Whoa, what is this? Holy, that's in Cleveland? Looks like something from ancient Greece or something. That's at Progressive Field? Oh, that's where it draws. Okay. When was this supposedly made? 1932. That looks ancient. Bayo. Scott heard about it. Yeah. Maybe some of the people in here haven't heard about it. I wonder if I can find the exact thing. Oh, I know where to look. Someone put it on my Facebook page. I don't know if this is even a real quote, but it is hilarious. According to Caitlin McGrath, Blue Jays starter, who we cannot name, thinks he'll be fine for his next start after he left the game with cramps. The biggest revelation was that he said it may have been caused by only getting 11 hours of sleep last night instead of his usual 13 to 14. I've been telling you guys this whole time, and everybody thought it was a joke. Why you hate him so much? I don't hate him. He's a walking joke. He's a walking, talking, hilarious meme. And he's given me endless amounts of bits and content to work with. And there's just yet another one. Sorry, I didn't get my usual 14 hours of sleep. KC with a $4.99 says, digging the tunes for the break. Need a cigar to chill some more. A&G, Striker, chill tunes, a cigar. That's my kind of night right there. I'll just put my own stream on repeat and do that. Smooth, chill, mocking you-know-who till the cows come home. I can't wait till the playoffs when I'm watching the game that K starts and actively rooting against him, but at the same time kind of wanting the Blue Jays to win. So it's going to be one of those scenarios where I stack up the team who they're playing up against and then quietly root for Bo and Vlad. I like a lot of the players on the team. I like Springer to an extent, and I even like Alejandro Kirk. Matt Chapman, big fan. But K, he's going to crumble. And the reason is because you guys know what happens in the playoffs. When they go rolling into whatever town and it's K's turn to pitch, if that's how it goes, I don't know how it's going to go. But you know how, like, what outside the hotel, like, people will go out, like, honking their horns and being real loud so it wakes up the team? Well, if K's sleeping for 14 hours, like, you could just do that all day and night long. He was probably sleeping whenever you do it. I'm not giving anybody ideas, but people do that kind of thing on their own. Can the Twins finally win a playoff game? I believe they can. I do. Really. I really do. Kirk is John Kruk 2.0. That's an insult to Kruk. Is Kirk funny? If he's funny, then I'll give it to you. But if we're just talking about body composition, I want to make the comp based on personality and not body composition. Kirk's like 5'6". Kruk's got to be much taller than that. Like, Kirk gets up there and you're like, oh, they started a lot. But good for him. He's not having the best year. He had a better year last year. Hap. Bright blue Hap. May or may not have been used during a game. It's not from any specific game or event or year. That's how they were able to get 3 hits, by the way, in this release. By doing that. So if you got 3 hits per box, that's a lot of pieces of jersey. Oh, see, that's what we want. We want an auto. A lot of time left. 5'8", 245. I bet you it's more like 5'6". I bet you they're like, you know, I bet you it's more like 5'6", 285. I'm just kidding about the 285 thing, but I think 265, 5'8", 5'6". Libertor. Oh, that one's numbered to 25. This is the first numbered hit we've got. They are tough to come by. If you get yourself a numbered hit, you might as well have just got a 101. You know, if they like covered the hits in Braille, I wouldn't even have to open my eyes during any of this. I don't know Braille, but I'd learn it just so I didn't have to open my eyes. Who's this dude? I don't think I've seen him yet. Sideline reporter or some kind of yes, in-game reporter. He is legitimately a sideline reporter. I guess that. I mean, the microphone did give it away. Look how they had to black out the whatever was on there. Like a really bad Photoshop job. Because you can see a little bit of it on the corner of that other one. Guerrero. Miguel Cabrera, Hall of Fame bat relic. Little bit of chicken grease on this too, for sure. Cotton candy and chicken grease. It's one thing consistent about Miggy's relics. Don't put them around your dog. Three more boxes. Look at that. A lot of hits. I gotta double them up, man. I just don't have enough space. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You're really surprised that Miggy and Pujols don't sell higher. Just give it a little bit of time, Andrew. They will definitely appreciate. People start to really get the member berries after they're inducted into the Hall of Fame, and especially after like a few years of, you know, the player leaving the team. Like, give it a decade since the last time that they were like really good for a team. Maybe 20. You might have to wait. Like 20 years is really nostalgia time. 20 years is when things start to come full circle. I know that seems like a long time, but I mean, Miggy and Pujols haven't really been that good for 8 years. I don't know. 6. I don't like Pujols is a little different. Miggy hasn't been good for a long time. And that's why their hobby's not so high right now, because people's memories are of the time that they were not good. And actually a hindrance to their team from a salary and a skill perspective. So once that memory fades away and people just have the member berries for all the, oh, you remember when, their stuff will go up big time. Fossils are in the release. Yeah, people get the yips out there when it really matters, don't they? One A&G fossil sold for $400. Wong says fossils like Pujols and Miggy. Toronto faces Cole tonight. Yeah. I think Cole's going to have a good game. Usually the Blue Jays struggle against dominant righties like that. It's because their best players are righties. Their best offensive players. And Cole dominates righties, so it's just, you never know. Baseball's so funny, you never really know. He is on the road too, and he doesn't have anything to play for. So there are a lot of factors, but those are like intangibles. How much weight do you give to an intangible? A little bit for sure, but if it's football, you give it 3.5 points, or 3 points. I guess well, just trying to think, like, Bernie. So is that pretty much how it goes? Like one rip card per case if you're lucky? Or is it you're going to get one per case? Case hit. that trout? Yeah. Commentator for the MLB Network. Let me guess. How'd you figure that out? I don't know. Put 2 and 2 together. Non-baseball hit. There's some flippers in here. Some flippers in this one. We got through the whole case with no flippers, and finally, here they are. David Cohn. Now this one, on the other hand, is not from a specific game or event. It does have a little stripe right there on the corner, you can see. Peeking out. Two boxes left. We're going to be early. I thought we might be early. I was thinking about making an hour and a half in between, but I decided to go with 2 just because I didn't know. Commentator with ALS. I wouldn't have guessed that, but I saw MLB and I knew that she was on MLB. Striker Holmes or Sherlock Breaks. Sherlock Breaks. Sherlock Striker. Sherlock Breaks. It's got a nice ring to it. But it has to be something like, who's a bad detective? It would have to be more like that. Shaggy's a pretty bad detective, right? From Scooby-Doo. Like, he really has no business detecting anything. He's just kind of there for the hijinks. He's a bad detective. Who else is a bad detective? Inspector Gadget. Is he bad? I thought he was all right. Ace Ventura. He's actually. I mean, he figured out that Einhorn's a man. After a long time, but a little bit too late. Mr. Magoo. The guys from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Pink Panther. Mr. Bean. Mini stack number 1. Matt Chapman. Gray relic. There you go, Daniel. Pretty much all of the Detroit detectives. I don't know if, well, yeah. And if there's not a notably bad detective who the answers and the clues just fall right in his lap and he still doesn't figure it out and he just goes with the opposite of what is very obvious, then we need to do that. A mini series. And I'll be that guy. And if there are plenty of those type of television shows and movies, we'll just make a better one. Basically like Sherlock Holmes. Man, you really gotta be careful what you say. I catch myself a lot. Find a way around it. Really low IQ Sherlock Holmes. And Watson's just like, it's all right there. How are you not seeing this? Lodolo. Thinks he's really, really smart and gets it all, but gets everything wrong. And Watson's the one who gets everything right and puts it right out there for him. And he still gets it wrong. Basically, Watson solves the crimes. And Knuckle Holmes gets all the credit and prestige and awards and books, book deals, and gets to meet the president. While Watson just gets disrespected by everybody. And they think he's the dummy. Ooh. I'm sure there's been something done like that. I'm probably just like outlining so many things that have been done. Kyle with a $10 striker. I pulled the best card I've ever pulled out of Cosmic this week. A Gunnar Henderson extraterrestrial talent red lava auto to 5. Had to share. My wife and friends don't care. Hey, look at this. Well, congratulations, Kyle. I care. And I love those red lavas. We got one of these gigantic rip cards. 89 of 99. Twins. Bobby. Bobby, if you're in here and you want us to rip it, you let me know. If not, we'll never know. If there's an exclusive mini parallel or a mini wood parallel or a mini metal parallel, a mini red ink auto, or a one-of-a-kind sketch card in here. It's up to you, Bobby, if you want me to rip it right now, or just send it to you as is. That's what I'll do, unless you tell me to rip it. Sweet. That's a hefty boy. How do we... I'm just going to set it to the side. Now I'll put it back here. And I'll put it on a state there. This is what I'm going to do. We need 2 stands. Perfect. I think I just skipped a full-sized auto. Good thing I got to go back through them, eh? Like 4 times. Let me quickly scroll through. Was it a thick boy? Find it. $200 unripped. Yeah, I mean, Bobby, do you want me to rip that card or no? That's yours. Once, if you wouldn't mind scrolling back and seeing, I mean, I got it. They're already all in stacks and piles that have to be sorted multiple more times. So it'll be top loaded and sent to the proper owner regardless. But if you want me to put it on the stage to display, probably not going to do it. Just let it go. Don't think Bobby's live. That's probably the reason. Scott says, I don't think I could rip it. I wouldn't rip it. I'd sell it as is. Yeah, you got a rip card, Bobby, right here. I mean, it'll be amazing if we can rip it live, but it's up to you. Think about it. Think on it. Usually in these big boys, there's something really good. Like you're guaranteed it. What did you say earlier? Someone said a stained glass mini. Yeah, right here, buddy. Boom. Exclusive mini parallel, mini wood parallel. I believe those are 101s, the wood parallels. The mini metal parallels, I think all of them. I'm not going to find the checklist, but you can do that. De Jong. We'll put him with Chapman. That's a good spot. Good spot for him. If the cards inside are not the Twins, he gets everything in this card, regardless. Another, man, we got 3 rip cards in this case. That's a hot case. We got 3 question marks, and you're going to have to figure this out soon because we're almost done with the case. I'm not going back. Nick C with the Red Sox. That one's yours. Rip it, keep it. The question is on the table. What would you do? What do you want to do? Because it's up to you. Might as well put the rip cards up here. Boom, boom, boom. We got Rangers, which is Joseph R. Red Sox, Nick C. Excuse me. I need some water. Hold on. Or Twins with Bobby. Two normal rip cards are standard? I don't know. It's the first case I've opened. No, it can't be standard. We didn't get 2 rip cards. We went through a case already. Actually, we did go through 1 case in total. The last breaks. And I think we only got 1 rip card. 1 rip card. 1. And then we did not get one of these. So those aren't standard. So we got 3 that are not standard. Ship it. Bobby wants it shipped. Roger that. Nick, still deciding. Ripping is, well, no, it's not just flushing money down the drain. There are exclusive autos you can get, like number to 5 out of there. But they wouldn't make it so that it's just flushing money down the drain. Otherwise, nobody would rip it ever. There's 101s you can get out, like lots of 101s. David Wright. Bat Relic. Going to Gem. Unripped. Gotcha, Chris. Or Nick. Sorry. Nick. Saw your last name. Yeah, like that's what I was saying earlier, man. A lot of times these things unripped are quite valuable. They at least have a floor of value because at a certain point, if they're too cheap, then people like me would just buy them up for content. That's it. Let's look at the hits. I'm going to organize these just a little bit. All right, we are going to start with the non-baseball player hits, and they are as follows. Langs, DiMaggio, and Stone Street. We got some rip cards. numbered to 199. Casas, Young, and the big boy, Byron Buxton. Relics. Gallon, Molitor, Cabrera, Cone. Waters, Wright, Bayo, Biggio, McGuire, Hap, Williams, Ramirez, Chapman, De Jong, Wright, Lodolo, Judge, Ward, Bueller, Hoskins, Nimmo, McClanahan, and Rollins. And some autographs. Nootbaar, Hudson, a numbered Libertor to 25, Beatty, and Peguero. And now we are going to do some mixers. We're going to get some Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, Hobbies, HTAs, Cosmic Chrome, couple boxes of Ginter mixed in to fatten things up a bit. Just like that, we're ready to go. We are very early. We're not that early. We're like 20 minutes early, but I warned everybody. 22 Ginter had 2 rip cards per case. I thought that the first case we opened only had 1. I'm ready to change things up a little bit here. Let's get some Chrome involved. How about a jumbo box of Topps Chrome? This is gonna be nice on the eyes, I think. Wow, Justin, that's awfully lucky. Yeah, we got a hot box in that case, Derek. I think it was earlier on, though. Chrome. It's so chromy. Look at it. So shiny and chromy and cup cardy. Ah, I've missed you, Chrome. Up to 800 in MVP buybacks. Would you get 2 Bowman Chrome Hobby, 1 draft, or maybe something else? It's going to depend on what the prices of everything are when you actually get your credit. But Topps Chrome is, I keep going back to that, is like one of the best things to get. The combination of all the factors, checklist, the quality is pretty good. Oh, nice. Corbin Carroll. It's not perfect. It's decent, though. The quality, I mean. Don't know what to expect. I'm going to put him on the stage for sure. Starting things off with a bang. Let me pull this up. All right, Dan, that one's going to you. What's up, Family Guy? Serial viewer, first-time commenter. Well, thank you. Comment more often. Love to hear what you have to say. Numbered card in here. Join the community. Active member of the community, where we talk about our hobby. The highs, the lows, positive, negative, all of it. Try to keep it positive, though. You know that if you're a serial watcher. Is it just me, or have you guys not noticed as many prisms? Like, it just seems tougher for prisms all around. Never been more happy for a $40 to $50 card. What are you talking about? Oh, Bichette Rookie Gold 2020. Really? You still opening Series 1, Ken? 2020 Series 1? Whoa. They made a lot of it. It's not easy to pull that gold. Not easy at all. Ryan Nelson of the D-backs and Volpe refractor. This is one of those boxes. I've noticed that some of these boxes have, they're like hot refractor boxes almost, where all of them are names. That, or not all of them, but a lot of them. And then you have the ones where you don't get hardly any good names. Autograph number 1. We got 2 Diamondbacks on the board so far. Dan's getting involved. Volpe. Should we stack them up? Should we just stack all the good refractors on one stand? Yes? Yes? Okay. I'm going to put him behind, though. That's how that's going to work. How many hits total do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight on the stage. I don't think I have that gold bow. Ken, it's possible I do somewhere, but we just went through my bow PC the other day and I didn't see any golds. I think that was one where I was just like, I'm not even going to try for that one. It just is not going to come out. What did you open to get it? Were you ripping hobby, retail, blasters, hangers? What were you ripping? Jumbo? I think I pulled one for someone back in the day. Look at this. See what I'm talking about, man? We got like a hot case for these kind of hits. Unnumbered parallels. Jordan Walker, Corbin Carroll, Anthony Volpe. The jumbo box from heaven. Dad and Zach's pack says pulled our first ever superfractor. Congratulations. From Sapphire. Ooh. Padpradadasha? Was it that kind? Walgreens mystery box. Well, what's that? Case of Chrome Blasters arrives tomorrow. Had some ComC credit, burning a hole in my pocket. Oh, I get it. Hobby box was like $90. Okay. Seems fair. $90. Here's an autograph. Base auto. Orange border. Kyle Stowers. Orange border means potential bangers. You get a Gunner, Adley, or Kyle Stowers, or like several other guys. My latest PSA order is in the grading stage where they got the pictures. I did look at the pictures, but I don't look at the grades. They're not graded yet anyway, but just looking at the pictures reminded me, because I always forget what I send in. It takes so long. By the time I get them back, I'm like, oh yeah. And I actually had some pretty sweet cards going off. I had a Gunner auto and a Volpe. Forgot all about those. Laser Ramon. Standard wave card. Logan O'Hoppy, not bad. I don't know what his hobby's doing, but at one point it was pretty juicy. Paprika Dasha. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. It's fair game. When you name something like that, nobody's going to get it right. I stand by the fact that that's a very pretentious name to call it. Garrett Mitchell Prism. Which rookie class do you consider better, 22 or 23? 23 for the overall, like what you can open, what you can get out of Topps Chrome basically, and then all the standard releases. Because Bobby and Julio aren't really in. I wouldn't. It's tough to. It's tough to compare them because of that. Like if Bobby and Julio were in Topps Chrome regular, then you could make a case for last year being better. But with Wander falling off, Cliff, and O'Neal Cruz being MIA, it hurts last year's. But they do have. We got to give it at least another year to see how like Gunnar and Adley and Corbin, and if Volpe makes improvements, which they expect. Some of these other guys, you know, it's kind of early. Nate Eaton. So we got 2 parallel autos out of there. Refractor to 499. And Corey Seager refractor. Pristine. It's been a while. Little while. Little while. Friday, we're going to be doing the same kind of thing, which reminds me. If you like the channel and you want to support it, more content, consider becoming a slammer. That's how you get in on the breaks. Slammers get notified when I post a break. They can buy in if they want. They're exclusively sold on my website through PayPal. And I just pinned it to the top, a link to Patreon. I'm going to put a little link to a YouTube video that I made that kind of explains the whole thing. Right here. There we go. Yeah, it's too early to populate, Todd. Because you're going to be one. I mean, this is, you know, just came out. So not a lot of people, first of all, not a lot of people send this stuff off to get graded. Second of all, it's really early, so it might not populate. Third of all, it doesn't matter if it populates or not. Just put it whatever it is in there. If it doesn't populate, then you'll be the first. And then they'll go on top of that and then put it exactly how they want in the system. So don't worry if you submit a PSA card and it's not in the database, it doesn't pre-populate. That just means you got a pop one and you're setting the standard. You're breaking the seal. Yeah, this first break today sold out in like a minute. It was pretty crazy. So you got to be quick on the trigger. If you haven't been able to get in on a break, send me a direct message, a DM on Patreon, and I will send you an early notification. I'll give you like a 15-minute head start. Try to get you in. Jigba. Why is it so big? Benjamin, that one's going to you. Next up, we've got a Stuart Ruiz. That's a pristine refractor. Jose Altuve, blue parallel refractor. Number to 75. And a gold Jonathan India. 8 out of 50 fresh faces autograph. Andrew. Mark, Appel, Pristine, and Paul Blackburn. Blue Pristine to 75. Bought into over 30 A&G player breaks from Moncada, and he only has a relic that sells for $3. You know, we all make mistakes, Shaka. I've made my mistakes with A&G as well. I bought into breaks of this in particular. Spent way too much money chasing I don't know what. I was like, I'll take the Yankees and the Red Sox. They've got to have some good players. And then I get, you know, a handful of relics, and it's like, ruh-roh. Blue Matsui to 75. These are refractors. Jeter Downs, Paul Blackburn, gold, Kyle Tucker. Number to 50. Acuna, Thomas, Clemens, purple Machado to 99. Canseco and Tony Gonsolin is the auto relic. Going to the Dodgers. Michael. Yeah, Soto's ridiculously good. He's like, here's my strategy with Soto. When Acuna's hot, I buy Soto. When Soto's hot, I buy Acuna. I love that strategy. It's worked out really well. People have been asking those questions since 2018. Like, oh, who do you got? Soto or Acuna? Acuna or Soto? It's just like whoever's hotter, buy the other guy. And I put my money where my mouth is. It's really dirty, but I do it. And you'll see that real soon. Coming to a video near you. Or stream. Maybe tomorrow. That's how I've accumulated such a nasty Acuna collection. Like when he went down, I just bought a bunch of his stuff. Expensive, some expensive stuff. And I'm doing the same thing right now with Soto. He's like, nobody's talking about Soto, and he's having a ridiculous season. Five-point-something WAR, 100 plus RBIs, like 35 home runs, steals, leading the league in on base, and nobody's saying anything about him. Perfect. He's already got 28 something WAR, and he's 24 years old. Corbin Carroll, rookie. Remember this? I know it's been a long, long time, but 2023 Allen and Ginter. Man, how exciting. I've been waiting a long time. And here we have it. Clayton Claus. Always with a warm smile on his face. Except when he's got a back. When that old back starts bothering him. Not such a big smile. Back flare. Ooh. Kershaw and Betts. I'm one step ahead of you one set. Betts is criminally underrated. He has been his whole career. He gets no hobby love. That'll all change one day. I don't know what day. Probably Thursday. No, but one of these days, people are going to go, hey, how do you get Mookie Betts rookies? Oh, 2014 Topps up. How do you get that stuff? Oh, Striker has it all. No, I don't have it all, but I would like to have it all. I've got at least a box. Also, George Springer rookies come out of there. Who else? DeGrom rookies come out of there. Jared with a $10 donation. Says, Striker, appreciate you keeping those of us still slaving away in the office with some quality content as always. Wanted to ask, which of your custom inserts you add to shipments was the rarest? One of one Platinum Ink 101s. And there are Schmancies to 5, which are, that's custom artwork on there. But yeah, there are 101 Platinum autographs. That's probably the rarest, if that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're talking about. The custom cards, yeah. I prefer the Schmancies, but that's, to each his own. Let me give you a little taste of what a Schmancy might look like. I mean, my daughter did this one, but, a little something like that. She was just trying to be like Dad. Thompson. Of the Zach variety. Going to St. Louis. Can the box toppers be rip cards? Yeah, we pulled one. We pulled one today already. Betts isn't cheap. Well, I guess it's, you got to define cheap. What's cheap? Who's on his level? And what are their cards worth? And what are his cards worth? The closest one to Betts is Trout. And Trout's quite a bit better. But I would have to say the closest person in the majors to Betts' level of both accolades and production is probably Mike Trout. So that's what we would have to comp to. And Trout's base rookies are like $1,500. They got up way higher than that though, and bets aren't even close to that. So how close should they be? Half as much? Quarter as much? Like how, like, you know, like a Betts rookie PSA 10 base is, what, a couple $100 at most? Let's find out. Let's play. How much is that card worth? Not much. Now, if you're talking about like really like autographs and stuff, that's different. So 2014 Bowman Chrome Prospects, Mookie Betts PSA 10 Chrome is only $111. That's what I'm talking about. Like just his 2014 update paper PSA 10's $160. So that's, but there's not a lot. They didn't mass produce it. It's an update set, you know, and it's an update Chrome set. $127 for a PSA 10. It's just a base. It depends on what you're looking at, of course. But when a Trout is like $1,500 and a Betts is like $150, 10 times more for a Trout. I don't know. But this is the thing that people have been saying this for years. I'm not saying anything new. People have been saying this about Mookie since he was playing in Boston. Like, how come his hobby's so low? Now, if you're talking about autographs or parallels or anything like that, they're going to go up. It's going to be worth more. Way more rare. It's the relative nature of how, like, the release itself that you have to get those cards out of. And then the total population relative to other things. I don't know. I just feel like he's undervalued. Trout first Bowman auto. Here we go. A Trout first Bowman auto 9.5 is about 4 times a Betts first Bowman auto 9.5. 4x. That's more like it. That's more like it. So once we get into the very high end, it starts to get a little bit closer. Yeah. Yeah, Ken. Ken says, was 2014 Chrome update only in 2014 base update megas? Yes. Yeah, there's like 2 packs, I think. That's the only way you could get 2014 Chrome update was 2 packs in the mega boxes. So the Chrome update stuff should be worth way more. Like that, you know, they had to have made. Think about it compared to today, 9 years ago. They weren't making nearly as much. Production way, way down. Not only you only got 2 packs in a box. Now there's in the Chrome update. There's like mega boxes, hobby boxes, hanger boxes. Or no, they didn't have hanger boxes. But yeah, they did. They had hanger boxes too, because that's where you got the pinks. I don't know what they're going to do this year for it. It's not going to be a very good product. I would not recommend that they make a ton of like they did last year. But that was the only way you could get Julio and Bobby Chrome rookies. So they wanted to make a lot because they knew they'd sell a lot. Although there's a lot of people holding the bag on that stuff because that stuff out of the gate, and there were some out of the gate, people were hyped for that product and buying it, and then it dropped dramatically in price. The hobby boxes flooded the market, and it just this supply and demand curve got out of control. There's way, way, way more supply than they needed, and the QC was so bad that put a damper on everything too. And the hobby boxes were so like dry, so you get one hit. And that's just a parallel or an auto. One parallel or auto in a whole hobby box. Devers is way undervalued. The problem with Devers is that he was 2018 Series 1, so he had a lot of stuff throughout the year. If you make a Series 1 release, you're going to have a lot of rookies in all different formats. That's why the players that are only an update that kind of come out a little bit later, their stuff is usually more valuable because you can't get it as easily in different formats. It's like they'll get update and then Chrome update. Sometimes they're graced with SPs in advance, but that's a short print. It doesn't really count. Yeah, like Devers had stuff in Chrome and Chrome update. So it was watered down. Same with Acuna. Same with Ohtani, but didn't really matter for Ohtani. Yeah, but it never was going to happen, father and son rips. Ellie not getting into update, it wasn't going to happen. He was beyond the deadline. It's just... It was destined to be that way from the beginning. Update. We've been talking about it all year. I knew it wasn't going to be that good. As long as the price, so usually here's what'll happen, maybe, and it'll change things, is initial price comes out of the stuff and it's like where it always is, all the flagship stuff, it's like right around that same point. And then people just won't buy it at the same rate as like Series 2 or even Series 1. So then the prices, these companies that buy, hundreds of cases or whatever they can get, they're going to have to lower the price to try to sell, to get rid of that stuff, because it's towards the end of the year and they don't want that stuff on the books. So they're going to discount it. And then it's going to get to a really affordable price where you're like, man, I can't afford not to rip this. Because you got, especially with jumbo boxes, you got an auto and 2 relics and the gold foils and the rookie debuts. So my suggestion is just with that is going to be like, just wait, just be patient with update, because it'll probably drop in price and then it'll be a much better rip. Not that it's like super expensive out the gate. It's not crazy out the gate, and it's not, I don't think, going to go up in price. Acevedo to $299. Like, there's some stuff that I usually predict that will like increase in price, and that is not one of them. That's a short print. 77. No. Why does that look like it? It's even like thick. Okay. Bryce Miller. I think Bryce Miller on the mound tonight. It came to the league. Cam Celestin is Torres. First autograph. Yeah, it would be like next year's update has more potential, maybe. It's just, guys, with the way that the rules have changed and the incentives for bringing players up at different times, update might not be back to, it's hard to say. But we may have seen the best updates already come and go in our life. Just because of the way they're doing things now. Bringing players up, like the September call-ups, they're bringing young guys up now to get a little taste so that they can bring them up at the very beginning of the next season and hope to get those compensation picks. And that's going to make like Series 1 and Series 2 better, but unfortunately they print the crap out of it. Carlos Correa to 499. Twin Cities. I'd love to see Trout having a good time. You don't think they photoshopped that smile on his face, do you? Look at this. Axel Plaz to 199 with his $1 million smile. Best smile of the release. Go ahead, debate it. Casey Schmidt and all right. Okay. Hold on. What do we have here? Benjamin. James Wood Shimmer. Well, I suppose we get... No, we're going to save that one. We're going to save that. We're going to do this. We can get 3 more autos on the stage. And then we're going to get to... There's 2 juicy ones that I'm going to save for the end. Cosmic and that Breaker's Delight. Legends of the Hidden Temple, greatest game show on the face of the earth, in the history of time. I wanted to be on that so bad when I was a kid. I would have won. I know it. Chris Newell. Dodgers. Base. Come on, parallel. Joel Diaz. And the last one is an atomic BJ. Man, for every BJ Cook that we get, can you just imagine the potential of who it could have been? Salas, imagine. Even Vargas, or Basalo, or Arias, or Celestin, or Lara, or Maea, or Guerrero, or Espinoza. I think we've officially hit the Century Club on BJ Cook autos. That's our 100th one. All right, we're going to get through this brand new release. First box ever. Right here. Super excited. Strap in, folks. Let's see what's in here. Oh, man, I can't wait. Oh, look at this. We got a giant oversized box loader. Bobby Witt Jr. We're looking for 3 hits out of here. Either an autograph, or a relic, or a printing plate, or a rip card, or a book. Kitchen Chris, what's up? Thoughts on Topps Pro Debut? I think Topps Pro Debut is decent for somebody who is on a budget that wants to get some cheap autos. Those are my thoughts. A 6-pack of Surge. Nacho Man, jeez. Did your heart attack you after that? 6-pack of Surge, jeez. Pretty sure people died from drinking those. But I did like Surge, yeah. I wish they still made, I think I saw like a documentary about Surge. Surge soda. It'll kill you. I want one. I can kind of taste, like I really do. I can kind of taste it right now. My memories are surging through. Tastes like green syrup. Green carbonated syrup. Yeah, pure caffeine. And like if you just take a caffeine pill, dump it out, chop it up, scoop it up, pour it into a thing of water, add liquid sugar, carbonate it. Hot box. I'm a little slow. I like when I just said that, that was when I first realized we had a hot box. Too busy talking about liquid energy. Surge, bring it back. Striker's your spokesperson. Yeah. Striker Breaks is not responsible for any deaths that may occur from drinking Surge. Denard. Subject Warn. Playmaker. I love that. I didn't notice that it just said Playmaker on there. Whatever you say. Nice Corbin. I'm monitoring these hotbox cards. That's a valuable hit. Wembanyama for scratches, because that one box had some, but I don't see any here. Don't see any. See any. Oh, that's a sweet one. That's got some value. That's got, hold on, I don't want this to fall. Stack O card. There we go. Scoot. SH is his autograph. I've seen worse. At least you can tell it's an S and an H. How dare they not give Secretary Bird a hotbox parallel? That's not fair. Secretary Bird's been scavenging and cleaning up Oh, they kill snakes. That's my new favorite bird. I hate snakes. Maybe this secretary bird should be the mascot of the channel. Maybe it should be the mascot of like a team. Lions, tigers, bears, overdone. Secretary bird. The secretary birds. Doesn't have that good of a flow. Call it snake killers. The snake killers would be better. Snake scavengers. Oh yeah, by the way, Zach Wheeler, I was too busy talking about the secretary bird. Two beautiful boxes left. I know none of the inserts have the hot box treatment, but if anything, secretary bird should have got one. And none of the other ones. It's because of their contributions to society. Getting rid of those nasty, slithering creatures of the night. Actually, they don't move in the night, do they? Too much. I guess it depends on where you're at. I bet in the jungle, they move plenty in the night. That Hotbox Victor is a top loader indeed, Clinton. But not on my stage. But for shipping purposes, absolutely. Which break we on? We are on mixer number 1. Ultra modern mixer number 1. Yeah, Dame coming to the Bucks. I'm wondering if Dame's washed. Because in the NBA, I'm not saying that his... I'm just saying in the NBA, when you're like 33, you're over the hill. Liam, this is Ultra Modern Mixer number 1. I've been good, Clinton. I'm going to look into the Secretary Bird as my new mascot. And he'll have like a snake hanging out of his mouth while he flies away. That'll be good. I'm going to get a graphic artist to make that. Let me make a note of it. Consider it done. Until that note gets lost in my stack of notes. And then one day I'll go back through it and be like, oh yeah, I remember that idea that never made anything happen. Jorge Polanco to 199. Are we going to get a Stella? It's about time for a Stella. I want to see one so bad. We've gotten so many boxes without a Stella. It's time. It's time. Everybody knows it. Senga knows it. Kikuchi knows it. Hoy Park knows it. Everybody knows it. Manoa is the one guy that doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. To 99. Blue Moon. ETT, Julio, Star Clusters. Hadley and Henderson. We got an auto out of here. Byron Buxton. These are tough to pull. That's numbered to 75. Is Buxton back yet? What's going on with him? They need him for the playoffs. I thought, I'm curious. Every once in a while, we just got to put a pause on the break while Stryker tickles his imagination. And, oh, no. What's going on? I halfway through my search, I got too lazy. I just saw setback, and I was like, eh. I should just default to ask the chat. What's up with Buxton, chat? Last but not least, Breaker's Delight. At least 2 stand-worthy cards. Yeah, I think you're right, Jeff. It's a great way of putting it. He fell in love with himself and the taste of meatballs. Cody with a $5 donation says, I want to ask Brooklyn to marry me. What's a good idea? Unfortunately, she dislikes cards, but loves me. Wow. What's a good idea? I automatically resort to funny nonsense ideas, but this is serious. What? It's only nonsense. Jeez. But how funny would it be? Maybe we can start with that one. If you wore a tuxedo underneath like a sweatshirt, like a tearaway sweatshirt and sweatpants, and then you go out to like, I don't know, like a restaurant on the water, and while you're out by the water, you know, hey, let's go take a walk out on the pier, and then you rip off the sweatshirt and the sweatpants, and you're in a full tuxedo, and then you pull out the will you marry me on a knee. It's kind of funny, but it would be obvious. Well, it'd be like, man, why are you so bulky underneath of that sweatshirt? That was the first thing that popped into my head. Probably a horrible idea. Kind of funny, but we're not going for humor here. The Velcro would give it away. Unless it's really hidden. I guess you don't have to wear a tuxedo underneath your sweatsuit. We'll get back to that. One set says, yeah, don't do that. Come on. She dislikes cards, but loves him. Keep the ring on a string. Like a fishing string, and then, oops, it falls through, but you really have it on the string. Okay. We're opening cards right now. We got to get through this, because here's the good stuff. Benintendi to 99. Green. O'Neal Cruz to 99. Java Joe to 350. Not bad. Vientos to 499. Refractor. Rookie. Autograph. Going to the Mets. John. Next up, oh, we got a gold auto. Gold rookie auto, come on. Jonah Bride, 17 of 50. And CJ Abrams, Youthquake. My mind just goes to funny things for that. I don't know if I can be the guy, the go-to, like, how to propose guy. Because it's always going to end up being a bit. Let's check out the hits, shall we? And then we got one more break, just like this. If you like this spread, you'll like the next break. Because it's exactly the same. And it's the last one of the night. So after that, you're going to have to keep yourself occupied. Just going to go right through them. Why not? Jonathan India, gold autograph to 50. Fresh Faces, Story. Oh, we got all these too. Hold on. Story Ruiz, Pristine. Jigba, Pristine Auto. Nate Eaton, refractor auto to 499. Ryan Nelson, blue Ray Wave to 150. Kyle Stowers, rookie auto. Ozzy Albies, magenta speckle, numbered, I can't find it. There it is, to 350. Jordan Walker, prism. Corbin Carroll, refractor. Anthony Volpe, refractor. Manoa, blue moon. Singa, Nucleus, Polanco, Aqua, Shimmer, Wood, Shimmer, Correa, Refractor to 499, Machado, purple to 99, Tucker, gold to 50, Matsui, blue to 75. Did I do these ones? Blackburn, no, I didn't. Blackburn to 75, Appel, Pristine, Altuve, Pristine to 75. O'Neal Cruz, Youthquake to 99. Benintendi to 99. Gonsolin, around the diamond relic auto. Acevedo to 299. Merrifield, Thompson auto. Stanton, Plaz to 99. Plaz to 199 is Torres first auto. Newell first auto. Henderson, Robinson, Cook, Atomic to 100. Diaz base, Buxton to 75. Wheeler, red pinstripe. Musgrove to 350. Bride to 50. And the Vientos to 499. The last break right now. What should we start with? How about the newest, greatest release of 2023? Allen and Ginter. These boxes are like I think it's the plastic was maybe too tight and it kind of like 1 cent says, for the proposal, a nice dinner, may I suggest seafood. Go on a walk to a scenic area. Afterwards, let her know how you feel and propose. Don't overcomplicate it. But have a hotel room booked for the night after you propose. Well thought out. Sounds good to me. Goldschmidt. Oh, wow. Better than my proposal. I drank a fifth of tequila and just said, you won't get hitched. And then I don't remember anything else. Apparently she said yes. Oh, wow. Deja vu. Been a few of these tonight. Yeah, that's 1 cent. Love the hat collection. Thank you. There's a few I need to get. I got to get Texas. I like the City Connect hats. I've been getting a lot of the different City Connect hats. So I think start of next season, I'm going to get another round of 4 to 6. And just keep going. Keep upgrading. You won't get hitched. I need to make a little square or round. I guess it doesn't have to be a square. Like right here off screen where you can't see, that I can just shove these packs down a hole. The problem is my desk is really nice that I'm working at here. So I'm not about to cut another hole into it. I did cut one hole into it already for cords, but it's, you can't see it. But it's a nice desk. So I guess if I got a different desk for this, a really cheap one. The underrated man of the hour, Mookie. Keeping it real. You know what would be sweet? Here's what they should have done. Idea of the century. They should have had a Mookie Betts bowling relic in here. Like they should have had Mookie Betts in here, but instead of a baseball player, a bowling relic. And he was like, you know, put some stats about his bowling game. How many perfect games he's had. Can't be the first person to ever request that. City Connect Reds are hot. What do you mean? I know, I like it a lot. I also bought the Ellie De La Cruz shirt. City Connect Reds. I wanted his jersey. They didn't have any. It was too early. Too soon. Bone. A bone bat. Mookie photo with the Red Sox a couple years ago. I don't remember getting a Mookie. I don't think so. Carol. Should autograph the 2 sticks. Two sticks are better than striker. Oh, that's going to be a random distribution right there. Somebody's going to get lucky and get that one. Black Verlander. Vladimir. So 3 relics. 3 relics in this box. Pretty standard. 3 relic boxes. It just seems like in the past it was an auto and 2 relics. Maybe I'm off. Uncle Larry, I liked that one 1 cent. Should I 101 on that thing too? I don't want to confine myself to only making one of them. Although it is likely a 1 of 1. Should I put likely a 1 of 1 on there? Or possibly a 1 of 1? Maybe a 1 of 1. Or maybe not. One of question mark. Who are we kidding? That is a 1 of 1. But you never know. Like, someone may send me their 2 sticks card to have me sign it. And then it would, well, it just would depend on what kind of ink I use. I have multiple kinds of ink, so usually I sign the 1 of 1s in the platinum silver ink. The bronze ink like that are usually numbered higher. In the past, they've been numbered to 75. Green parallel, case hit relic, ultra rare, Joey Votto. That's a big chunk too. Authentics. Pinstripe, stamp of approval, numbered to 99, Joey Votto. do we have? We have, is that going to fit in a 100 point? Yes. Perfectly fit in a 100 point. Going to the Reds, Andrew. Congratulations are in order. Yeah, that was their A and G first auto, 2 sticks. Corey Seager, numbered to 399. Pink Genta. Max Meyer to 499. Refractor autograph. Going to the Marlins, Eric. Judge with a 2-run bomb. Always looks like something special, doesn't it? If anybody's interested in any cards, check out my eBay store. I'll drop a link here. Just shoot me an offer. I'm gonna post a sale sometime, maybe whenever I get a chance. Link in the description. I'll try to remember to do it after the show here. Everything's got best offer on it. Shoot me an offer. Make sure you check out Card Shells. They just got their 55 points back in stock, which if you open up Chrome, you're going to need 55 points. And they're the best 55 points in the world. Seamless, UV coated, veteran owned company. Cardshells.com. Mookie, Bryce Turang, Ketel Marte. We got a credit card there with Shohei. Another autograph. Incoming base auto this time. And it is a Esteury Ruiz. That is not bad. Going to Oakland. Anthony, congratulations. A few jumbo packs left. Favorite sports announcer? Bob Uecker. Followed by John Kruk. He's more of a color guy, but announcer. Nolan Gorman to 99. That's a sweet hit. Green and red. Stand-worthy card. Going to John. Congratulations. Yeah, I got the card shell storage boxes. Those quad boxes are awesome. I should show you. I'm using it right now. I can't even fit it on the screen, but yeah. It's got 4 dividers in it, and the bottom has texture on it, so the cards just don't go sliding down. It's awesome. Riley Green, Dansby Swanson, Shane Bieber. Two left. Yeah, use code STRYKEFORCE, STRYKEFORCE, for 10% off your first order using that code. You get one time, so make it count for your orders. 10% off. There's no minimum. Another Ruiz. Quad box. Oh, man. I got 2 of these. I don't know where my other one went. I can show you. Let me show you. So it's got a lid, and it's got dividers in it. And the bottom here it's like a silicone texture or something, and it keeps your cards from sliding around. The 4-part divider is so key. They're just really innovative. Card shells. Everything they come up with is like exactly what you would need in the hobby. So I use that for my eBay cards that I have listed. It has quadrants, so like I can keep them separated depending on what kinds of cards they are or when I listed them, like by release. That's how I do it, kind of. So if like I got my Topps Chrome cards there, I'll have whatever else, like the older cards will go in one quadrant. It's just good for organizing, easy organization. Drew Waters, true blue color match to 150. Make sure you get the soft sleeves. You'll never go back to regular sleeves after you use these pre-cut corners ones. Look. Slide your cards right in there. You don't have to worry about banging the corners. Slides right in. If you have a regular sleeve, man, those corners can get tore up. Every regular sleeve that I find, like if I'm going through old cards, taking them out of old top loaders or whatever, I just throw them in the trash. They're trash. Bowman Chrome hobby. Getting excited about boxes. Dude, organization is everything in this. Especially if you're the level that I'm at, where you're constantly opening stuff, trying to keep it organized is nearly impossible. Usually I spend like 1 day a week trying to organize stuff. Best part is, Scott, they sent those to me pre-assembled. I was so grateful because I hate assembling stuff. Like I need new end tables in our living room. The coffee table and end tables that we're using were given to us by a friend 15 years ago, and they were used, like they had used them for like 10 years and we're just sick of them. So we need a new coffee table and end tables. And I was going on like Wayfair, just looking at different ones. And I found a set that looked nice that would kind of go. And it's like assembly required. And I just, no, I don't want to. So I didn't buy any. I don't want to assemble them. I want to go to a store and I want to throw them in my truck and get out of there and then just take it right inside and set it down. Be like, I'm reading the reviews and someone's like, it only took 2 hours to assemble. Not too bad. I'm like, what? go. Outman. Did we get a rookie color box? Remember how I was telling you when you get like a good rookie parallel, you'll get like 2, 3 of them. Let's see if that happens or if it was completely small sample size nonsense. Outman to $2.99. Not a rookie prospect, but that's a good one. Chorrillo. Speckle to $2.99. Garcia. Refractor first auto. Dodgers hit. Wayfair has good prices on hot tubs. I'm never going to get a hot tub, but that's interesting. No way I would ever own a hot tub. Every time one of my friends has a hot tub or something, just like, how many times do you use it and how often do you have to clean it and keep it up? Same thing as a regular pool. Gold shimmer? Xavier Isaac. Like, you know what hot tubs are good for? When your friends own them. That's perfect. You go over there once or twice a year, get to use it, and then don't have to worry about anything else. Gold Xavier Isaac. Tampa Bay. Park to $4.99. Walker. Vladimir makes an appearance. Thank goodness. John, congratulations on the Vladimir. Restituyo. Last name's not important. First name's all that matters. Vladimir. Let's see. Did it come to fruition? Multiple parallel rookies. Or not rookies, but the 1 to 100 set. Usually it is a rookie, though. You got me. Alfaro. To 99. Didn't happen. Must not be true. Pristine. I'm like a fiend for Pristine. Know what I mean? It just loads up a break, man. A box of Pristine, it just loads up the amount of hits you get. Need to get to 300 likes, says Scott. 271, we're almost there. Hit that like button. Friday, we'll be back at it. Doing some similar stuff in the breaks. Although I may mix it up a little. We'll change it up a little bit. Keep most of the same stuff in here and add a little bit more, take a little bit away. I don't really know. Might add a little sapphire. Kyle Tucker autograph. Pristine auto. Babe Ruth Pristine. Maglio Ordonez. Blue Pristine to 75. Oh, wow. That is a nifty hit. Josh Young. Orange. Pristine, number to 25. Rookie. Excellent. Rookie auto, man. That's the hot B so far. Kerry Carpenter, Pristine. And Max Scherzer, Blue Pristine to 50. What happens? Yeah, I don't know. Hasn't happened yet. I usually take care of that well in advance. Yeah, Invalid 7 says pools are like boats, money pits, and a friend with a boat is a good thing. A friend with a boat is a good friend indeed. Friend with a boat and a pool and a hot tub is all you need. All right, what's the best way? That's the best way. Refractors. Drew Water. Moreno. Blue to 75. Soto. Another Moreno. Ichiro. Orange Altuve. 15 of 25. Babe Ruth. Purple Verlander to 99. Oh, wow. That is sweet. Gold Bobby. Auto relic. Game used at that. It's another one of the benefits. Game used stuff coming out of Pristine. 38 out of 50. Hot! Brian, congratulations. 100 point? Yeah, 100 point. Liam says boat stands for about out another 1,000. Yeah, at minimum. My cousin just bought like $100,000 boat, but he's a professional fisherman, so sounds like a write-off to me. Julio. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this open before, but this is the hottest, newest product. 3 hits inside of this box. They got rip cards, everything you can ever imagine. This is exciting. What? Seattle. Come on. I thought we were civilized. thought we lived in America. Cabin. We got to keep it a little cleaner in the chat. There's some kids in here. But watch out for those cut autos. I will. Chris, I know. It's brand new and it's something. It's something. Stick around. You'll see something special. How is that, Seattle? I don't know. They start serving bugs to people, and allegedly it's like a hit. What it is it's a novelty, and it's like a gross out challenge, like those like the every flavor beans, like the gross tasting jelly beans, you know, that are just disgusting. It's just a novelty thing. If everywhere started offering bugs, it wouldn't be a novelty anymore, and then no one would buy it. They'd just be disgusted by it. Don't get me wrong, I would try them once for like almost like a dare, you know, like I'll get them if you get, I'll eat one if you eat one. Mellow with a $4.99. Take a look at the back of that Scherzer encased card from Pristine. Yeah, I've heard of these. I just have never seen one in person. Wrong Max. Someone fell asleep at the wheel. That's what happened here. Wrong Max. Got to be worth a boatload. Chris is getting his first look at this brand new release. And he's like, he just doesn't know what to think. It's crazy that it's brand new but looks old. Bald Eagle? Got nothing on the Secretary. Whatever it was called. What was it called? Secretary Bird? Secretary Falcon sounds better. Tony Gonsolin. Bald Eagle's got nothing on the Secretary Bird. In fact, the Bald Eagle needs to take a back seat from here on out. On all the new money that's printed, it needs to be Secretary Birds with snakes in their mouth. As you know, it's a nod to our enemies. You're the snake, we're the Secretary Bird. Springer, Figueroa, Figueredeo. In fact, like when we go on another, what do they call it when it's not a war? They call it something else, like a military action. Our next military action that's not approved by Congress, they need to just send like 1,000 Secretary Birds out first before the shock and awe barrage. Another rip card. And then all of them, like they'll eat all the snakes that are around. Or do we send them with... Wait. we send them with rattlesnakes in their mouth, and then there's a little electronic thing that's attached to them that makes them open their mouth and drop a bunch of rattlers on the enemy. Yes. Radioactive rattlers. Yep. Maybe the Pentagon should hire me for ideas. Rip card going to John. John, what do you think? Rip it? Keep it? Ship it? It's up to you. Rattlers or black mambas? What would be better for the secretary bird to drop on our enemies? While John's deciding whether he wants to have that ripped on live TV in front of millions of people right now, while he's deciding, I've got a very important question to ask you. What should we drop on our enemies? Rattlers or mambas? Vote now. Via Secretary Bird, of course. Last stack of Allen and Ginter for the day. It's a shame. Carlton Fisk bat relic. Pretty cool. Got plenty of room back here still. That's what I'm talking about, Tough Pulls, Tim. It's all about morale. All about morale. And explosions and snakes. But mostly morale. And tanks and jets. Poisonous gas, but mostly morale. We got 3 boxes left. I think we're going to go this one first so we can get 3 beautiful autographs on the stage. That's right, Greg. Welcome. Welcome to Strikers ASMR, where we talk about rattlesnakes, mostly. If you're here for the cards, you've come to the wrong place. It's all about asymmetric warfare here. If you've got an idea on how to demoralize our enemies, we'll listen. Daniel Mateo. Marco Vargas. And a purple. Joel Diaz, I feel like. Joel Diaz is a staple of the channel. Lots of them. Purple. Purple variety. And also, I'm surprised that it's a Mets hit. Two boxes left. We'll start with Cosmic, where it's just about time for a Stella Nova. Kyle's in the chat. He loves the asymmetric warfare talk. 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Kyle. You like cottonmouths? Yeah, those ones are nasty. How about a bunch of different kinds of snakes? Nothing wrong with that. How high do you think you could drop a snake and it'd still live? I feel like you could drop a snake from quite a distance and it would still live. So here's my plan. We get a satellite, fill it full of snakes. Right over top of our enemies. And I think they'd live. Because, trust me. Satellite falls. It's that time of the show where delirium sets in. Mostly from Alan and Ginter. Maybe we got a new shirt idea out of that. A satellite full of snakes. Don't you go stealing that idea. Mini parachutes. We might be able to pull that off. They would be affordable in bulk. We'll get China to make the parachutes. Doesn't matter what material, poisonous material they make them out of. Because it's just snakes. And then we drop them on those. How ironic would that be? Greatest ideas come from this stream. Parachutes. Great idea. Mini parachutes. Whew. Only problem would be if our front line is too close to their front line and a big gust of wind came. You don't want the snakes falling on your boys. That would not work. Brandon Lau nucleus. Another auto. Last 2 boxes had autos, I think. Michael Harris on this one. It's a pretty dim auto, but very sweet. Cosmic Chrome autograph variation. Awesome. Going to Jay. That probably means we're not going to get a Stella out of here, though. Cody. Dropping a gifted. Thank you. Do I love this job? Yeah. How could you not? Arm our troops with mongoose. Oh, shoot. I forgot there's a direct counter to the snake drop. The mongoose. Tons of mongoose. Probably going to get a gag order to not talk about this anymore because they're already in the works. They're already doing it. We got a planetary pursuit rookie. Corbin Carroll, the good one. Sick hit. Going to Dan. Congratulations. Been a minute since a planetary pursuit popped up. What a box, eh? Michael Harris auto. Planetary pursuit. Mongoose? Mongooses? Both of them sound ridiculous. I prefer mongoose. Sounds cute. Oh, look at the mongoose. Taylor Ward to 199. Last but not least, a Breaker's Delight. Lots of juicy hits right around in this area right here. A lot of juice. And right here, we got to switch spots. Did John ever say anything about that rip? Is he in the chat? The rip card, John. Not seeing anything. What planet is the hardest? Pluto. If you want to call it a planet. You could just say that light that you can not see with the naked eye. You just call it that light out there. Bunch of refractors. Ready? Let's get one good refractor at least. There we go. Christopher Morel. Cal Mitchell. Here's a gold. Oh, yes. Gunner. Youthquake. eBay 101. 1 of 50. Yes. Jonathan. Awesome hit. Vlad, numbered to 199. Aqua Lava. Another Aqua Lava. And it's Tyler Stevenson. Then we've got a hit of sorts here. This has got to be, what, a refractor rookie? Simeon Woods Richardson to 499. And finally, I think we got a little something bonus in here. Because here's a Spencer Steer auto. And then what's this? A bonus autograph. Bo Naylor. Not often you get bonus autos out of here. And Shea Langoliers. We'd have to come up with a counter to the mongoose. What eats mongoose? So first we drop those. All right, let's look at the hits. There's a lot of them. Lots and lots and lots of hits. Let me organize these briefly. Here we go. Vladdy to 199, Stevenson to 199, Morel Refractor, Ward to 199, Logan Webb and Brandon Lau, Nucleus, Moreno Blue to 75, Altuve Orange to 25, Verlander Purple to 99, Alfaro Green to 99, Park Refractor to 499, Chiriot Speckle to 299, Outman Magenta to 299, and Corey Seager to 399. Blue Pristine Scherzer, numbered to 50. It says Kepler on the back, also numbered to 50, which is double weird because that one's to 75 like it should be. What a weird card all around. Just weird, weird, weird. Maglio to 75. Kerry Carpenter Pristine and Babe Ruth Pristine. Fisk Bat Relic. Guerrero Swatch. Bohm Bat. Bet Swatch. Green Votto to 99. Pinstripe with the stamp of approval. Game used. Gonsolin Swatch. The Sun Planetary Pursuit Corbin Carroll. Green Nolan Gorman to 99. Gunnar Henderson 1 of 50. Xavier Isaac Gold Shimmer numbered to 50. Glavin Rip Card numbered to 99. Michael Harris autograph from Cosmic. Astoria Ruiz base auto. Bo Naylor base auto. Spencer Steer. Vladimir Restituyo. Kyle Tucker. Vargas. Mateo. And we got the gold around the diamond. Vlad. Game used memorabilia on card auto. And that gold is numbered 38 out of 50. Drew Waters. True Blue to 150. Max Meyer. Refractor to 499. Simeon Wood Richardson to 499. Josh Young. Orange. Pristine. Rookie autograph. 2 of 25. Garcia Refractor to 499. And Diaz. Purple Refractor auto to 250. Well, that was a fun one. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope there were some laughs and maybe some tears. As long as everybody had a great time, though, that's all that matters. And I'll see you on Friday. Maybe I'll come out with a video tomorrow if I have time. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you.